diecast collectors and enthusiasts. This is going to be a video of vintage Matchbox Lesney Superfast and some oddities such as this Chevron gasoline truck. It is vintage. I shouldn't say that. It's not necessarily vintage. I don't even know what brand it is. It says made in England. It almost looked like one of those Days Gone in the packaging. This is vintage. This, I believe this to be pre-war. It is all cast iron. It is extremely heavy. That weighs at least a couple of pounds. Very heavy. Very vintage. Not so vintage. I think from the late 90s. Same thing with the Coca-Cola, Kenworth, and Elko. I don't know what this is. There's no information on the bottom of it, but it's a really cool looking little carnival truck. It is a Mercedes with half the logo missing. We have the Majorette, NASA. I've got a Land Rover, a NASA Land Rover Majorette, still on card. I might crack that in a video. Here, I love my Matchbox semis. This is, I don't know if this is a Peterbilt. I think that's a Peterbilt. That's been shown in a video before, as has this. This is a Hong Chong, I think, with the Ford Bronco Micro Machine. Ford Broncos are some of my favorite castings. There is a Peterbilt with the Chevy, I think it's a K1500 pickup. Here we have some Lesney BP oil trucks. These are vintage. Series 32. They didn't put the dates on these Matchbox a lot of times. Here's another one, the fold down cab. It's a COE, cab over engine. This one also does not have a date, Series 25. And then we have the little BP wrecker. Which is missing the hook. But cool, this is Series 13. So some BP trucks, pretty cool. Here we have an old Lesney car hauler. On top we have the Corgi Batmobile. This is in really, really good condition. In fact, I think it's probably one of the better examples of this that I've ever seen loose. You could still find these on the card from time to time, but it had a hitch for the boat. So we'll work our way back over here. This is an ugly Superfast. I don't know what it is. It's probably should go in the trash, but this one is dated 1975, so it's not a Superfast, it's a Roll-O-Matics. I don't even know what those are. There's another Corgi Superman. It's really beat up. This DC Comics 1979 Corgi Supermobile. There's a Lesney hauler. I made the logs, obviously. Same craft sticks that I made the fence with. I just cut them and painted them. We got the little Z. We have the Plymouth Fury Tootsie Toy. And then a car that I've really been wanting to show is this Impy. So these Impys, I don't think they're very easy to find. On all of my hunting I've only found this one. I think I practically stole it. I think I only paid $2. But these things are, I think I could get probably a lot more than what I paid for it if I ever decided to sell it. They're just really hard to find, and they're really well made. 1/64 scale. The opening, everything opens. The hood, the doors, the trunk. We have the cherry on top. But a couple of features that I really wanted to show. First of all, the headlights. They're jeweled headlights. I mean, nobody does that. And the other thing is the front axle. It's a steering car. So these were so well made. It's a metal body, metal base, 1/73 scale. Made in England. I don't know if Impy was like a subsidiary of Lesney. The base kind of looks similar to some of the old Lesney bases. The wheels kind of look similar to old Lesney wheels. But really, really cool car. Chrysler Imperial. And then here are a couple of other not so old, probably 80s or 90s. The Chevy K5 Blazer, the Jeep, and then we have the Peterbilt. There's an old Lesney trash truck with the little lever. We have the Superfast Nissan Z, another Superfast, maybe that's not a Superfast, but the Snorkel. We have the Route Master. I think it's the Route Master, or London Bus. It's probably a different casting. And then the old Lesney fire truck, which I really like because it says Denver on it. I think that's super cool. Alright, scoot my way down here. Here are some more old Lesneys with the Volkswagen. Obviously, this Volkswagen has seen better days. It's missing a door, but still a pretty cool truck or cool van. I like it. This is super fast. This is a Mercury police car. I think it's pretty cool. This one is super cool. Old Ferrari Lesney. Berlinetta Ferrari. Here we have this Land Rover. This Land Rover Safari. This is pretty hard to find in this color. I think this is the harder color to get. And then we have a little trailer, which I don't think that trailer goes with that Land Rover, but the Land Rover has a hitch, so this has been featured in a video. This is early 1990s. And then we have my favorite Matchbox car in my collection is that Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. It's in really, really good shape. In fact, that's probably mint. There's nothing wrong with it. No flea bites. Really, really good condition. And then the Jag, which I opened on another video. And then that leads us to the last, whoa, sorry about that, the last 4 cars. These are old Ertls. So you have the, with the terrible lighting here, you have the Boss Hog Cadillac with the bull horns on the front. It's in okay condition. Not great, not terrible. You have the Fall Guy GMC pickup, which is in okay condition. The rear axle's bent right there, but otherwise it's, whoa, otherwise it's in pretty good shape. the Bandit Trans Am. Both doors do open. This is a metal base on this one. This one's in really good condition. It's a really good roller. No chipped paint. All the tampos and decals and everything are still there. And then every Hot Wheel or diecast collector has one of these in their collection. The General Lee. I would really like to find a couple more of these. I'd like to get some that are in better condition. This one's not terrible, but it's not great. You can see the stickers peeling off. But these have just gone up so much in price that, you know, probably to find one in this condition is probably going to be about $10 at least. So you just can't find them anymore like you used to, or at least not for cheap. I mean, even especially like the Johnny Lightnings of that are insane expensive. So that's my Matchbox, vintage Matchbox. So now you've seen the vintage Hot Wheels and the vintage Matchbox. And if you go through and watch my videos, you've pretty much seen my entire collection. I think this is the last of it as far as getting it all on camera. I did find another one of these, so I'll be opening that. That's just a really cool... And I heard somewhere that they're no longer going to be doing this Land Rover casting. So I heard somewhere that this is going to be the last time that they do that piece. I know I've showed the display case many of times. Here is that best of set, all 10 cars. I am a loose collector, so I pretty much crack everything, but that's the 10 car set. Now, it's Series 1, so that kind of leads me to think that they're going to be coming out with more, and I hope they do. And I hope that they don't have any more motorcycles. There is 8 of the 10 Supreme Heroes. I'm missing a couple of those. There's the Batmobile Hot Wheels, I think it's 143 scale. Then we have the Moon Eyes, Moon Pie Merry Christmas hauler from M2. Some mainline entertainment stuff. And then the next shelf down, we have some 143 scale with the G-Wagon, the Lambo Police, my favorite, that Ford Bronco, and some mainline Batmobiles. The bottom we just have some hitch and tows. These are duplicates that I'll keep carded. And then that one there will hopefully be opened here today or tomorrow, I'm hoping. And then up here we have loose treasure hunts. These are regular hunts, not supers. And I think there's 35 or 40 of them, including some with real riders, like the Lotus, the Ford GT, the GTO. The leap year car is not a treasure hunt. I just put it in there with the treasure hunts because it looks nicer than most of these treasure hunts look. And then more real riders up here at the Cadillac. And the Fat Fendered 40, Thunderbolt, Morris Mini. And then, again, I've showed these before, but these are hitch and tows and trucks, green light, all loose. The next shelf up is all chase cars, so you have your M2 chase, you got all the green machines, and then all of the Ultra Reds. And then up here is some more stuff that y'all have seen. The green light. And then the top is just like odd Hot Wheels stuff with a few customs, like that Brie is a custom, that Silverado below it is a custom, some 100% cars, the Ferrari garage car, Yachtming K5 Blazer custom, that Ferrari is a custom I did. So that's really the gist of it in a nutshell. Now you've seen it all, everything that I have. Man, I love this hobby. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care.